Hello, my name is Ilona and today is Wednesday, September 18th, 2024, and I just wanted to take a look at a flight, the MH370 from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. Very interesting flight, left on March 8th, 2014 and disappeared, and there's a lot of mystery going on. Apparently they found some pieces, they found some things from the plane, but it's not really entirely sure what happened there. They also had some rumors that apparently the pilot was planning to leave the earthplane with the people alongside, because apparently in a simulation he already trained that, which is very strange and odd in itself, because everything is recorded, so people would see that he was trying to simulate a flight like that. And they just kept him in, just keep on flying, nothing going on. Yeah, you just wanted to simulate how you could like crash a plane, but hey, that's fine, perfectly fine. It's very strange. So obviously they had to, have some explanations, but there are not really true explanations going on. So I saw messages from Stormrider, again, see what resonates with you. To me, it kind of resonated, so I thought it was very interesting information. And it's about this flight and what actually happened, or at least what Stormrider says happened. So again, use your discernment and see if it feels right for you or not. There's a lot of information and I'm trying to condense the information a little bit. I will, of course, share these messages in English and in Dutch. And it had to do apparently with superconductivity microchips. So this is an advanced technology for anti-gravity propulsion systems, health technology. So it's a very healing qualities as well. Also for certain weapons, it can cloak. So unable to see other planets and advanced societies in the universe due to the advanced technology that hides their planet and hides it. So it has apparently a cloaking technology. And the Dark Energies knew that this was going to happen because they wanted to bring it to China to maybe even be used for Project Bluebeam, because you need a lot of energy to use that. And this entire situation is, of course, very strange because there are so many satellite systems. You have the National Recon Defense Office and the National Geospace Agency, apparently also visual recordings at that time, and it's very strange that it disappeared and no one has any, how do you say, the sightings or knows what is going on. And apparently some footage has been released as well. It's, or at least leaked in a way, but there's something very strange going on. And so we, of course, have Diego Garcia, that's in several military bases, also, would know what has been going on. So they purposely send these microchips not through the tunnels, because, and that's what's said in the Stormrider, and I do believe that the deep state could move the microchips through underground tunnels, as hundreds of white hats military operations were destroying hundreds of underground tunnels in the world in 2012 till 2014, and I think they've continued, but of course this is in 2014 happening. So they've been working at that for 2 years already, and this kind of confirms that we are watching a movie in a way, because they've been working for a very long time already cleaning out the tunnels, and I think most of it has been done. And we're just seeing the public notification of what's happened in the past years. So I thought that was very interesting. So they couldn't send it that way, and they couldn't send it through military operations because that would all be recorded, and they would draw attention to it. So they used this airplane, and they put, of course, their dark puppets on there, but they didn't know that also Whitehead people were placed there as well, disguised as civilians. So after they left off, some fight broke out between the Whiteheads and, of course, the dark forces. And apparently that's why there was also a call going out that there might be, a hijacking, something happening along that line. So that had to do with that. And after they took over, let's see, they actually got the plane to Diego Garcia and made sure everyone was safe and everything was under control, which is very interesting to see. There's a lot more information going on, so I do advise to just read it. These are just the things that I thought were very interesting. So that's what happened. So they made sure the people were safe, and of course the dark energies were, and the puppets that were aboard the plane were taken care of. This also led to a big cleaning, of course, military-wise. But this was one of the biggest blows to the dark energies that the Whiteheads did. So this was in 2012. They took over these microchips, and these microchips, like I mentioned, are an incredible source of energy. They are worth each 800, I think. I'll have to get the correct terms here. Let's see. 800 billion a piece, and these were 20 microchips, so a total of $16 trillion. So this was a gigantic blow to the dark energies. And they've shown that they were capable of doing that. So I do think that really that was the beginning of the end for the dark energies. They were already working towards that, but this was just a massive important step that they made. So that is what happened according to Storm Rider with this flight. The cards I've got, of course I shuffle the cards in my Dutch video, so if you want to see that you can watch the Dutch video. The first card I've got is the Lover's card. This is about making choices. The central card is the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Wands in the past. We've got the Ace of Swords, which to me is a yes, because this is a yes card. Ace of Swords underneath the Four of Pentacles, because of course my question was, what was the energy with this information, and is this information correct? And I do get a yes on that. And we also have the Six of Cups in, well, I think you could call it near future, but this of course was about what happened in 2014. And we have the Ace of Wands. So to me this means that this put so much new energy in there with the Ace of Wands. Also a yes, because it's an ace, but also a new beginning. So by doing this, by really creating this situation and taking away these super microchips, this was the beginning of the end for the dark energies. It's of course the operation's been going on for a very long time, but this now openly they showed it. Of course has to do with the children, let's face it. It's all connected with the children, of course, what's happening in the tunnels as well. And these microchips were of course used, they were going to use it in all kinds of ways to, it can be healing, but it can also be destroy and destructive. Unfortunately, mostly it has two sides to it. So this has to do with choices being made. The old, the old dark energies wanted to hold on to their power, wanted to make sure that if these microchips got to China, they could use it in all kinds of ways, like Project Bluebeam. Like I've mentioned, they needed a lot of power and energy to pull off. The Project Bluebeam means that they wanted to make it seem like we were being attacked by aliens. And of course, this would create like a one world government, because everyone would, see this as a threat to humanity. It would unite people, and in that way they could take full control over everything. That's why I'm sensing that it's not going to happen anymore, Project Bluebeam. Maybe on a very small scale, but they don't have the microchips to do that anymore, or the energy or the resources to really pull this off. So this was massively important what happened there. And I do think that the people are safe, probably in some kind of protection programs that were on that flight and had nothing to do with, of course, this entire situation. And so this was very, very important. This shaped everything. And of course, with the microchips in hand, and they've had it since 2014, I do think the Whiteheads have changed things like 5G, like the stripes in the sky, things like that. I do believe they have been healing and helping humanity. But that is my perspective, probably using this technology as well. That doesn't mean that things aren't going to come out. People need to know what's been going on. That's why these tribes are so obvious, so people start seeing them and wondering what they are and start investigating and figuring out that really the dark energies have been using this for years, decades to control us, to make us sick. Those things will be coming out, although I do truly believe that it's already changed, the tribe in the sky. They are not in a negative way to me. So of course, see what resonates with you. That's the feeling I'm getting. And of course, we all should follow our own compass for that. So this is what I've got for this information. I believe it is very interesting and the information resonates with me. See if it resonates with you. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye.